Man, I'm telling you I have asthma. Hey, you, Volts. I've been expecting you. Why do you look and sound like me? That matters not now. I require you to come with me. I need to show you something. Welcome to the camp, Volts. Whoa, there's so many alternate versions of me. I hope to make you welcomed in our camp. For now, go take a break. You have asthma. Boo! Did I scare you once more? Also, don't worry about my voice getting deeper, it just kinda does that. Now, welcome back to Warriors of the Universe, where we warrior the universe. And today, I'm going to play the complete opposite of Volt today. Today, I'm going to be playing Dakar, the slowest character in the game by far. Now, the game's updated quite a lot since the last time I tried making a video on it, and there's a lot of different things about Dakar, like he can now air dash, stuff like that, so yeah, I have a lot to check out. So when I said Dakar was the slowest character in the game, I mean it. Look at this, his walk speed is nothing near anybody else's. Like, he walks slow, he can dash slow, like he's just slow. However, he exchanges speed for strength, and also health, but mostly strength. Now for the first combo, he deals quite a bit of damage. What he does is he hits his opponent a few times and hits them with a laser from his eye, because that's his whole thing, right? He kind of just does that. For the second combo, he does the relatively exact same thing, but he jumps along with them for some reason, and it deals less damage. This combo, I wouldn't advise using it over the other one, since, you know, it deals less damage overall. Like, 180 versus 252? Like, which one would you take? His first ability is a beam that comes out of his eye. Does a whole bunch of damage, not much to say about it. Now, when you crouch and use his secondary ability, he hops into the air, and if it hits, it deals a whole bunch of damage, launching the enemy far away from you. Now, when he crouches and uses his punch button, he can do a funny punch. Nothing to say about it, most characters have it. As for his crouch kick, short-range projectile, similar to the I-beam, it's just a shorter range. Nothing to say about this too, it's fundamentally the exact same. Now for his aerials, he has a simple punch, and frog. Now Dakar may be strong, but he isn't even at full power. He increases his health and damage across the board. This Dakar transformation, Delta Dakar, one of the more powerful characters in the game, I'd say. Very tough fight, on par with possibly a good Berserker player. And yeah, that's it. Now, let's tell you how to play him in PvP. Now, as a Dakar player, you probably don't want to play like me. You want to be starting off slightly more passive than usual. But I'm a very aggressive player with Dakar experience, so I just rush in, as you can see. Now, my opponent has chose Yukiko for this battle, a very versatile and fast character with not that much health, but the huge potential damage, like how Volts would. It's a very good fight, I'd say, with a good Yukiko, but Dakar has struggled trying to keep up with her speed, so you'll have trouble fighting her. Now, this is a highlight with one of the aerials. I use my air kick to stomp onto the ground as soon as the Yukiko tries coming into contact with me, which is basically used as a type of evasion move. So you probably want to use that as often as you can when your opponent's nearby. Now, because Dakar is very slow, you need a little bit of prediction on your enemies, like how I did in the clip just above. Now, at the end of the battle, I tried cheesing by shooting a beam, but as you can see, I get myself killed doing this because funny universe of the Warriors. Shout out to the Kill Bill guy, he thought my Dakaring was rather impressive. So I enjoyed fighting that guy as the Dakar vs Yukiko, it was kind of fun. Now, since Warriors of the Universe is a spammy, buggy mess, and a very toxic community overall, You find shit like this, where I'm just not able to do anything, and I get like 1,000 damage dealt to me. What can I do in this situation? But knowing me, with my aggressive playstyle, I still try regardless. So, yeah, I die. Probably shouldn't have fought this to begin with. Now here is another example of extremely annoying. This guy proceeded to just, so like genuinely with my whole aggressive playstyle type shit, what am I supposed to do against this, like realistically? I can't. I'm a Dakar. All I can do is block, and the block button doesn't seem to work for me that often anyway. But you know I had to get my get back. Now, for the first time in any of my games, I decided to go to Delta Dakar. So now my damage and health is increased by a lot. Also, here's another example of Warriors of the Universe being a buggy mess. Like, I clearly hit him. But now, since he's used all of his energy, I can just rush in with no consequences. And I win the fight there. And of course I shit talk, just for the fun. Now, if you've ever experienced matchmaking in this game, you'd know how bad it is. Like, look how many times I have to refresh just because I thought someone wasn't playing or something. This really needs to be fixed. Now, fun fact about this match specifically, right after I rematched with this guy, he called me a spammer. I don't see the spam. If anything, he was spamming combos, like he didn't even do anything. But there's nothing to say about this match specifically, so I will move on to Dakar's worst matchup. Everybody knows this already, Azrael is kinda busted, being even faster than Volts somehow. Sure, Volts did have a moment where he was faster than Azrael, but then he got reworked back into his original speed and stuff. So, yeah, Azrael is now one of the hardest characters to fight in Warriors of the Universe with his spam potential. And so I just transform because I can't deal with this. And then I aura farm. Now, Azrael's aerial attacks have a massive hitbox, but if you can try and, like, plan through it, what I mean by plan through it, you would need to somehow figure out the frames that which the hitbox is still there, meaning, you know, you actually get the first hit instead of the Azrael player. Now here I've baited the Azrael into taking a nice hit from Delta Dakar, followed by him just being too aggressive so he falls into my aerial. Now that I see the Azrael player being too aggressive at low health, I take advantage of my high health. I'm still near half, and I take advantage of Dakar's beam. And then I aura farm on his ass. Boing, 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 boing. Now, I will let this last fight play out, as I will ask you all to please subscribe and let me know how you thought the video was. I would love that.